Hey everyone, thank you once again for taking time out at the beginning of your week to join us here for OUTSET, a Monday morning devotional. And it's all about stepping out in faith to shape your week. And last week we talked about God's presence and that He is the God of all comfort from 2 Corinthians chapter 1. We want to look at the next two verses today to help us understand that when God comforts us, it leads us to purpose for Him. So let's read from Paul's letter to the church at Corinth, beginning in verse 4. The God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves have received from God. For just as the sufferings of Christ flow over into our lives, so also through Christ our comfort overflows. When we experience the presence of the God of all comfort, it leads us to a purpose of comforting others. I remember when my grandmother was really sick. And she was a special lady in my life. She had a great influence in my life spiritually, and I miss her each and every day. But I know that when she was sick, my wife was there with me. And I told my wife this. I said, I knew this day would come, and I prayed that God would have someone here for me during this time, and you are that person. And it was through her being there, present in my life, walking with me through that difficult time of not only my grandmother being sick, but eventually my grandmother going home to be with the Lord, that there was power in her presence to comfort me during that time. And that's our purpose. When we know God and His comfort in our life, it leads us to this purpose of not only enduring through the sufferings that we will face, as Paul writes about, hey, we will join in the sufferings of Christ, but we will also have the purpose of helping others being comforted because we have received comfort from the God of all comfort. And when we are aware and when we have it on our radar to be there for others and to sit with them in their time of need, we can be that agent of comfort, fulfilling a purpose that glorifies God. So this week, consider how you can be present for someone and share with them how God has comforted you to live out a purpose for His glory. We hope to see you next time on a new edition of OUTSET.